All right, good afternoon. Mike V Power Hour, Thursday. Man, we're battling these commodities. Okay, one thing you're not going to be shot have a problem with is what to do in TradeGateHub. Okay, a couple of reminders. Okay, with some of these stocks having such wide ranges, things are getting loose. Even my P&L, I'm having some stocks six-figure swings as opposed to five-figure swings. Remember, it's not where they've been, it's where they're going. The job is to take money out of the market, not pick tops and bottoms. Guilty as charged. What's this? The San Francisco Fed Reserve Index. No, not interested. I said in TGH, aggressive bids, Tesla millions coming in, 1.5 bones, December, has earnings next Wednesday. Keep a note. Last time the guy stepped in like that, stock rallied, what, 50, 100 points, give or take? Give or take. Time the guy stepped in like that, stock rallied. Option flow leads. Money leads. You just saw that sentiment. People are less bullish than they have been in some time. It looks like a stock like MU. BE, it's only 2 million. Going to November. Calls. Backing it up. RGTI trade all morning. Short them when they're down. And they break. Put bearish. Mentioned it. Somebody put 3 million on puts 4 hours ago. Take a look at where it is now. GLD. I know. I'm in it. I have a bad freaking trade in it too. Look at that. You see this? This is all GLD. ASTS. Shorting it. Made dollars, 10% on small shares. Bigger shares, I'm down. ASTS is my short right here. 97.20. Covering at $97. Iron. How about you? Do you know this? Those that follow TGH. This was, by the way, this is the open. Stock was actually $28 at one point, pre-market, and heavy volume. Pre-market. There it is. $28. I short 24,800 shares. Believe me, I did the math. My average price was 20. I finally got out of the bigger chunk of today. I went from losing like 220. I think I lost maybe a total of 32,000, but I made back some other ones. Horrible. I hope that happens with dust. Bottom line is Aklo. GLD. Look at this. It's breaking high now of the day. Look at that. They flushed it to 393, got some longs out. Now it's at the high. Man, this is an issue. I got to get out of this. METC, rare earth. Another one. USA. Anybody? 43 to 28. I have UAMY. Covered it today. Actually, this morning. GLD. Newmont. 97. Do I hear 100 in Newmont? Not even overbought yet. Maybe in the weekly. A lot of these weeklies are more overbought than the daily. I bet you the weekly's RSI is over. Yeah, it is. Weekly RSI is bottom left, 83, 81. It was the same with U. The daily was like 78. Yeah, another one. A lot of these dailies. See, the daily was not even that extended. It was 80. Look at it, Paul. It's 82. But the weekly was in the 90s. GLD, come on. Nutella, crisp. How about this LA? You know what hurt? What is this? LABD? Look at this thing. I took like 8,000 LABD long. I thought, okay. First of all, I'm trading triple E. At least I'm not trading. Look at the volume in that thing. Want to talk about the bottom? That's why I'm trading. I got to be early in these type of things, especially triple ETFs. At least I'm not trading 5 times ETFs. Bottom line is LABD. It took like 8,000 shares. It took a feeler yesterday. At like 3 o'clock. This time yesterday, right here. 32. Right here, maybe 33.40. I turned around. It's 29 and a half. I'm saying to myself, I'm down $4 on 8,000. I'm down 32,000 out of nowhere in this thing. I never make that. And that I would, but it was, oh, there I am. 30, under 20, under 90. Sold a little at the gap from 29.70, 31.80. Bought it back when it never broke high, then sold the chunker. Is the market now. GLD. Dust. I have 70. No, it's a different account. 72,000 dust. And you know why I have 72,000? Because I'm in trouble. If you notice, going to TGH, I'm still squirming. I don't squirm a lot. I'm uncomfortable. Only because it's a triple ETF. What makes me comfortable is tomorrow's Friday, and there's things they do get. I mean, it's, there's GLD. Come on here, okay? Approaches the 395, it goes to 400, maybe, whatever it does. You get the picture. But Friday, these options unwind the other way. IVF breaking high. Whatever this freaking thing is. 395. All right, let me do the room a favor. Okay. Suppose I'm flat, suppose you're flat. It's not what I'm doing. Although I would certainly stress that I'm in where the action is. Yesterday's most short. Let's go to a couple of Jesus situations. Jesus. And then we'll go to some banks. I haven't mentioned any banks yet. Top shorted stocks by Mike Venezia of short change. No, that's moving averages. So they're shorting JP Morgan, MU. They're getting hurt there. Caterpillar year high. Uber, I get it. Top shorted non. RGTI, what a cover. Put that thing up. I can't believe it. You know what happened? You know why I did? This is the new religion. I had enough RGTI short to make a difference, but not enough to where and I bought it. I double covered it. There's my RGTI. That's my last of my covers. And by the way, that's like 3,000. Hold on. See that right there? 46.80. I cover like 3,000. Hold on. By time. Yeah. So shorting, I covered 2,047.76. Bought more, 49.36. RGTI, shorting a low this morning, 53. 47 cover. All right, now let's talk whatever it is. Could be crude, could be silver, could be RGTI. Now you have the all important 10-day with volume if it holds. If it's not, it breaks it down. Trade has a freaking proverbial frozen rope. ASTS temper. RSP puts. RSP puts. What is this? Whatever this is, I know what it is. It is bearish. You're a technician. First of all, it's technical. Let's look technicals. Whatever it is, that's bearish. That happens to be RSP equal weight ETF, taking a lot of puts. A lot of puts. This person's shorting relative weakness. RSP. What's the triple ETF, the opposite RSP? Let's get in it. Get the picture, RSP. There's pockets of weakness. Exxon, where's Devon? How am I not short this fucking Devon energy? How can I look my freaking family in the eye knowing I'm not in this? APA broken. All right, let's look at them. First of all, let's really take care of some serious shit here. Let's go has earnings. As I look at earnings, I'll punch up some charts. I'm not even looking at them. Bank of America. Gave it all back. You know what that looks like? Aqua. Double topper. Bank of America. The first one to report and it was negative. You guessed it. The Big Daddy. And there's not a dry eye in the house. Goldman. Kind of looks, you know what that looks like? RSP. Schwab reported. Breaking the moving averages. Has range. It might not work. If it works tomorrow, follows through, it's going to be big. Then it's going to leave everyone behind. It's not going to give you a chance. It's either going to take 3 days, 4 days of a stock like this to break down, if it does, or it happens precipitously tomorrow. JP and the boys. They short it for some reason. I wouldn't short JP Morgan with. I'm going to tell you, man. Now you look at all these indicators I give, sentiment, the most bearish it's been, it's rotation still. You can make both sides here, and evidence in gold stocks, GLD. Just don't close above 4,345. Just do me a favor. I don't like to. Here we go. After the close on Thursday, what's today? Today's Thursday. The big golf tournament. Big. I'm going to take down the club champ. I'm going to take down the spot. Guy's got a parking spot, right? Big Democrat. It's got he's very educated. He's actually a professor, good friend of mine. And he drives a Jeep, even though he could afford what he wants. And I have an obnoxious car. That's because that's the way I am. Although it's not, it's all tinted, believe me. No one, Schlumberger before the open tomorrow. Forget about that. Speaking of, you know what? Halliburton let it up, and it was the only one that had to let up. Halliburton. Boy, that broke out like now you know what I look at? I don't know how this Schlumberger can survive tomorrow's earnings. I do not. This is margin call break low, 10% down. Maybe it opens up $1 and pulls back. Schlumberger. Get yourself a freaking trade right here. I'm going to do it. So I have to. I live by certain creeds. Get yourself right here. Click one thing. See that? Boom. Demo. That's quicker than some trades I make. Short yourself some Schlumberger in the demo. As I write it down in the highlighter. What is this red? What is this line here? What is this thing? Where did this come from? Oh. Halliburton was the first to give a sector a breathing. It was Halliburton and it was Exxon that broke and tried to hold 200-day moving average. Actually, Exxon still holds it. Exxon is a stock that if you want to be diversified and have a stock in your portfolio, that's the one. Aside from that, it's over. Devon Energy. This is going, it's a $31 stock. Yeah, let's go to the weekly. I know what it's gonna look. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but I can real fucking trader shorts this thing. Real trader shorts Devon Energy. And this is the type of position, if you want it to work, don't look at it. For those of you that missed it, look. It's that quick. Demo. So I'll tell you one, I can promise you this. Promise. Went through your Tradeview, and we have a lot of members here. You don't get bombarded with brokers or emails or people calling you, blah, blah, blah. Jane Holmes even absent. That's bad. All right, let's finish the earnings for tomorrow as I lay out Schlumberger. After the close, Interactive Brokers. That doesn't bode well for Schwab. Or their old banks. AXP. AXP just raised their fees. Big. Yearly holders. Big. From like $200 to $700. AXP chart. Ugh. All right, in the morning. Oh, that is before the open. Old banks. Schlumberger. I think that's a fair assessment with that Schlumberger. I think it's, listen to this thing. It's the weekly. Doesn't matter. You can't rally now, man. Look at the Halliburton weekly. That's worse than the Schlumberger one. You want to know why? Everybody cut off costs. That's the Halliburton. This Schlumberger is still going to do it. This looks so good. It actually overshot and broke everything. That's how good it looked. Everybody just threw the proverbial baby out with the bathwater. Are you with me? Banking index. You know what stock I heard was bad? Somebody told me, one of the smartest people I know. That says a lot because I'm very intelligent. Want me to short PNC? Still, look at this. Okay, first of all, I'm not on stock twits. Doesn't mean I'm wrong. Doesn't mean I'm right. Okay. Follow freaking 62 people. Not many. I don't have any followers because I don't post. Okay. And they're short people. For example, let's go back here. Special situations obviously has followed by everybody. And then the next one after that was Mike Zaccardi. Has 80,000 people. Okay, so what I'm saying is you go to a feed and then you see banking index down 4%. Then the other guy saying same thing, possibly written KRE. Banks. Here's the public Jesus feed. It's an issue. Look at this. Where's Coach Dale Pinkert? Stock pick, but the right way. VIX. If it was a stock, yeah, I would be in it. RSP. Yeah. Public Jesus feed. Giving you ideas. This way is gold. This shouldn't gold pull back. VIX no longer rising on call buying. You see that? That is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Tomorrow's the unwind when there's no calls left to buy. Zero hedge. 8 gazillion people. He's one of the people I follow. He's right. That's it. You know what? I don't do it often. That's worth a repost. Doesn't mean I'm loading up all short. Just means I'm Javi, UVXY. That's the triple ETF. What's the other one that J-Norm told me? He told me what VIXY was it? VIXY? Yeah, the futures. There's a lot of things you could learn with this situation right here. Doesn't even matter if it's soybeans. Coiled spring broke out with 3 times its volume, probably the biggest volume it's had, second biggest volume it had in a year. Broke all the moving averages, wiped everybody out. Pulled back on lower volume, held the rising 10-day, coiled. That's like a doctor looking at somebody's ankle and saying it's sprained. It's how easy it is. Yeah, Rev. They are getting hit today. Friend of ours, Rev. Yeah, they are. Love you too. MU. I'm shorted. But I'm not short a lot. Well, God, this looks good. Oh, God help me with this. Okay, you know what? I'm telling you. When I'm in trouble in the positions, I have two shares. 72,000 shares. So I was born in 1970. Oh, actually 56,000 shares because the toughest person I ever came across was Lawrence Taylor of the New York Giants. You might have heard of him. 56, his number was. That's why 56,000. When I'm in big trouble. No. Jeffries. I go to 72,000. So I was born in 1972. Jeffries Financial Group. This is where the spies are. And Jeffries Financial Group is 50% off the high. You turn around in 3 months from now, it's going to be a lot lower. It might not gap down to the 10 points tomorrow. We've got a theme here. Hood took that 3 million in put bets. TLT. Who's coach? TLT coach. Why are we buying the TLT? Let's go through it again. Do we need another lesson? Doesn't mean we got to get into TLT. TLT is a macro leads you to have other ideas. Whether they come to fruition or not, it's a major tell. Financials. All right, here. Listen, this is not to impress you. It's to impress upon you. Public Jesus feed just comes out. Before, he must be listening to me. Thank you, Jay. TLT. They're watching. Man, I'm on fire. Red 5. I tell you, that's a freaking, it might not gap tomorrow, but something's up. It might not gap tomorrow. See that? UVIX. BLB. Oh, I'm in the wrong shit. But you know what? I know one thing. When the market turns, you'd rather be short stocks than the actual commodity because stocks are stocks. It's either way, it's a poor play. ENVX bearish. It's over. Battery play. You know what a good short this morning? AMPX. Was it AMPX? I loaded this thing. I actually went like this. That's how much I shorted it. Here it is. Right here. AMPX, the battery maker. Never broke a new high. The proverbial double top or rounded a head and shoulder. I said, okay. Pound me at 1530. got the short. Well, uh, covered that this morning. Nice trade by V. Wonderful trade. Stock was trading 57 hard, 57 and a half this morning. Right here. Oh, I'm sorry, 55 and a half. Like what? And then I cover 53.60. It's okay. Next. All right. What's the one we wanted? Schlumberger. Where is it? Oh, it's positive on the day. Okay, I have to do it. I don't see this opening up. The only thing that would keep me is if I feel like this rotation and the oils are washed out. But net, it doesn't matter. Okay. There's my LAPD. Oh my God. METC. What's this thing? This is a rare earth. It's over. I'm in this thing. Take it off right here. DXK. That's a silver. Is it over in this thing? I'm up in it. Ah, I don't know. It looks like a hell of, I mean, when it topped out here, it has a volume. I'm up in it. Should I short more? Fuck it. I'll short 4,000 more. I'm up in it, right? Go to your winners. MU. This is the one. SoFi held that day. I had an idea. US, what's this with the put calls? They really take, they're starting with, maybe have to cover some into the close as I see the put calls. They're really starting to buy a lot of puts. Not even close to being skewed. But when you look at the VIX and all the other charts here, you got to hang in there a little bit, right? Oh my God, they're buying dust aggressively. You can see it coming in. Everybody hit, right? Everybody's got a fucking plan until they get punched in the face. Not here. DLT. All right. Leave it there. Cheers. Got to be in the room. Remember, it's where they're going, not where they've been. Relax. Be a pro.